Welcome back to the chat. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Marantz Rants. Plenty of good information, a little bit of motivation, a whole lot of truth, no financial advice. We have a launch day creator, a GameStop launch day creator. Let me get that right every single time. This is visual here with the whole set. It's called the launch day set. I'm telling you right now, you visually, the colors, the pictures, all the detail, it's phenomenal. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the channel. How you doing, brother?
Hey, thanks for having me. I'm doing really well. It's I just woke up, so
yeah, well, you're doing well.
Okay.
You know, I'm looking at your sets here, and you have this one set with about, I see 10 pieces, and you have moved more volume than I could ever imagine for a marketplace like this. How do you feel about that?
It's mind blowing, actually. I say all the time, people ask me and stuff, that it was pretty overwhelming. Like, before this, I had sold, like, I don't know, a couple pieces, maybe like 5 one-offs, and then this hit, and then where they were gone, they were all gone in the first like 5 days, and then I released 2 more, and then they were gone in like 2 hours. And it was just, I don't know. It was crazy.
It still is. Still is.
Still is.
Well, because, you know, GameStop set it up to where the artists, the creators, get royalties. So no matter how many times people trade these back and forth, it's tied to you. So it's actually a crazy part of it. And these are just
I mean, I really do.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry. I really do praise them for, I mean, it is still in beta, so there is some features and stuff that I would like to have, like auctions and stuff like that. But I think they nailed it with who they invited. Not to, like, I don't know, up myself, but right. I mean, it was nice that they chose artists of so many different styles, and I tried basing my collection on appealing to a bunch of different people while keeping some kind of theme, I guess. I wanted it to feel, I wanted to evoke the feeling of, like, it's corny, but like to go into like a GameStop and like it's all video games, but there's like something for everybody. And that was kind of what I was going for with that. Yeah.
So these artists or these models that you have here, are these actual people?
No. It's all, I'm fully 3D render.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know if we were like basing them off, like some of these. I'm like, all right, where do we meet her? Where's she at? No, I'm joking. We're good. No, your artwork is phenomenal. And I see you have a lot of gaming references. GameStop.
Yeah.
PlayStation, not GameStop, but PlayStation and Nintendo 64, and Super Nintendo, things of that nature. Even Game Boy Challenger and Color, which is awesome. So you're a gamer?
Oh yeah, been a gamer forever.
That's awesome.
I'm 28, so I had Super Nintendo as my first one.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. I'm a little older, so I was like Nintendo and all that. Everybody wants, they want every damn NFT you have. These guys are ridiculous. No, you just happen to come through on the day that we're giving away a Moon Boy NFT, like one of these things that people are like catering to, like one section. Everyone's trying to cater to the movement, the apes, the bananas, all that stuff. And so I try to, I'm not that way per se. Like, I'm more intrigued by the Meta Boy project. Ordinary Adam has some good stuff going, even though he plays that on his cards. But there's a lot of great things out here, different things that I've seen. People load up music, videos, and then of course your artwork. Let me ask you all these choice questions right now, visual. The first thing is this: how did you hear about the marketplace?
So I heard about it through the Cyber Crew. I'm good friends with them, and they obviously are huge on the site. I had done collaborations with them before, and just their connections, they just like kind of put my name forward, and I got invited to it. Yeah.
Okay, so you didn't have to audition like the others, or you did, or it just worked out?
No, it just kind of worked out that way. Just kind of connections, and I mean, they still have to like my art, I guess. So
yeah, no, I agree.
My Instagram is like doing okay. So
like when you found out you got accepted to the marketplace, how excited were you?
Oh, extremely. I didn't know really what to expect. I had made, like, I was working, I found out probably about a month and a half before it launched. So all these pieces, like, I was just taking my time figuring out. They did say like we didn't have to have gaming references or something like that, but I knew that I was going to do that anyway and tie it together.
Right.
But yeah, like I feel like it was going to be one of those things where it was either really big or people would be like, oh, like, you know, big name, get out of the space kind of thing. But I mean, it turns out they nailed it. So,
well, you know, you're like number 23 of launch day creators that I've interviewed, and you probably have the ones that people want the most, just because. I mean, they're visually stimulating. They really are. They're awesome. How long you been doing art?
So I mean, I've been doing 3D art for probably like 11 years. I started like early high school. And then I went to college for it for a year and I dropped out. And then I got a job basically a month after that in VFX. And I was doing Netflix movies and commercials for about 5 years. So I was like just 20 when I started that. And then I was 25. I left there, and then I've been freelancing 3D since like 2000.
Yeah, well, you're a working day man right now. Like, you're working. You have like a real job.
No, I just do this.
Yeah. See, I'm gonna tell you something. To artists that I've interviewed, when I say, "Do you have a real job?" That is the job. It was a trick question. Like, I'm testing you, because the biggest insult that you can give to an artist is like, "Well, what do you really do for a living?" It's like, what do you mean?
Yeah.
This is what I do. And people just don't understand. Like, people ask me all the time, what do you do other than YouTube? And I'm just like, are you serious? This is my everything. This is what I love to do. I love to do it. You know, I'm trying to get paid to do it is one thing. But in this case, where you're unloading a lot of ETH, have you off-ramped any of that yet?
I just take what I need to like pay my rent and buy food.
There you go, man. Doing it the right way. Awesome. Yeah, I mean, there's value in it.
Yeah, for sure. And I've always said like it's not about the money, and it's really not. And I think that I'm extremely grateful that I can do this and pay my rent. Like before the GameStop marketplace, like, you know, I was on, you know, Monster looking for random 3D jobs because like I didn't know what I was gonna do if this didn't kind of work the way it did.
Yeah.
And like it was kind of that close to me doing that. And then now with like my new collection and stuff, like I'm just working on building the future and building the whole thing.
Well, I know you have a new collection coming out, and when do you plan on having that drop?
That'll be on Saturday.
Saturday, guys. So we have a new collection. You're able to grab all the visuals, new NFTs dropping, minting. I don't even want to break the bank and be like, well, what's the price or any of that. I know the market sets the price in a way, but you know, it's always beneficial to move these pieces back and forth from each other because you get the royalties at that point. But man, I'm so happy for you. This is a sexy looking set, man. What do we have to look for? I know you don't want to spoil it. Is it going to be just as good on the next one?
I hope so. I mean, I've done a bunch of reveals. I have.
Okay.
I forget. I think I have 9 pieces coming out, and I've shown 7 or 6, something like that.
Yeah, stop showing everything, man. We want to be surprised. We want to be pleasantly surprised. But let me tell you this: when it launched, right, the GameStop marketplace launched, and you start seeing the volume come through. Who'd you celebrate with? Who'd you tell?
My family. I just. I mean, I'm single, so.
There you guys hear it. All you guys in the chat, he's single. Go for it. No, because I have like 3 girls, bro. I'm joking. No.
No, just like my mom has been just insanely supportive of my art. Like she went to debt to buy my first computer and just is my biggest fan, I guess. She loves everything I do. I don't know if she's watching this. I told her that I might be doing this, but if she has time,
I'm going to tell you something right now. I clip every interview, right? Visual. I clip them all, and I put them out there. It's part of a collection series that we have, and it's going to be there forever. Okay. And I would tell you, mothers are very important to every person on this planet. And it sounds like your mom. I tell you, man, moms just like thank yous, man. They don't need money. They don't need anything. All they need is all the things that are free. You know, hugs, handshakes, and hellos, and a thank you. So I think she'll be so grateful for that. So I appreciate everything. Your mom should be proud, bro. You're doing God's work right now. This is awesome.
Thanks. I mean, she tells me every day. So, and like with this, you know, I was able to, like, you know, pay off her car and that kind of stuff.
Shit,
and,
man. Did you really roll through like that? Dude, you've had it for 3 weeks, and here you go. I'm so happy for you, man. That blows me away right there. That blows me away, man, because that just tells me a lot about like who you are.
Yeah, I mean, that's I have to. That's. I mean, yeah, that kind of is who I am. I have to kind of give it away. I help people that when I need to, and
no, it's awesome.
That's what it's about to me.
Yeah, I do the same. You know, I don't want to say it like that, like to compare apples to apples, but if I could give away everything I have, I will. It's just the fabric in some people. So, and I'm about to give away 3 cats because they're jumping around, destroying my room and my mouse and my radio and my speakers right now. They just knocked them off my desk. But it's cool, man. I'm about to give these damn guys away. No, hey, man. I know you don't know the vibe of the channel just so much, Visual, but we talk about GameStop all day. We talk about other stocks out there that are blowing up in the market. Like today, GameStop is killing it. Phenomenal. Just to give a stock update between this damn interview, GameStop's currently at $44.56. Traded 12 million shares already today, up 11.5%. I'd ask you, are you a GameStop investor?
No. I mean, kind of in a sense.
No. Don't back away from it. It's okay. If you say no, it's not a bad thing, man. You're number 2 out of all the launch day creators that I've interviewed to not be a GameStop investor. Not yet. That's the way I see it. But I hear you. If you don't own the stock, I would tell you it's beneficial because it's the underlying thing that's holding you together. So
sure.
Always entertain that with the ETH or whatever you're making these days. Just come back to it. You'll understand what we're doing out here and why we're so invested in the marketplace, your artwork, and GameStop. We're going to support you either way. So it's never too late to come to the party. That's my point. So, but yeah.
Cool. Yeah. I'm right now. I mean, I just kind of watch Ethereum because that affects me on a day to day.
Yeah, that's the vehicle that's driving it, and that's where you should keep your money. Remember, as Ethereum goes up, so does GameStop, because that's the value of the marketplace. I just want you to know that. It's great, man.
True.
And we're doing our best. I love what you have, though. This is great art. You're a good ass dude, and that's a phrase I use because maybe you have a good ass. But no, good ass dude, not to belittle it, is just a phrase I use for people that do things for others rather than themselves. And it sounds like you're doing that. Shout out to Mama Visual. God, dude, she must be loving life right now because of you. You're making it. You're gonna do great. This is just the beginning. This is not where it ends. And you might have made it this far, but this is like when you start getting like in your routine, and you're just like, you know what? This is where I'm at. This is where I'm at. Don't get comfortable, man. That's all I can tell you. The only advice I'd give you. And on the stack of failures, there's this one great success right here in front of you. You are a launch day creator. You're doing great, and I'm happy for you. A couple of more questions before you get out the door here. And,
sure.
I do this show live, whatever it may be. I'm trying to get an idea of how you decide when to mint one of ones versus more than the others. Is there a rhyme or reason to it all?
Yeah, so, I mean, for the most part, I go with my gut. It's just a feeling I have. It's the same way I price stuff. The one of ones for my launch day, they're my only animated ones. It's like camera moves. I don't animate characters yet. I am working on it because I think it'll elevate my art in some way. But I decided to make those one of ones because they're animated, which to me makes sense.
That's pretty cool.
And then some of them I build knowing what they're going to be. So Collective Mindset was of 100 because I wanted it to be cheaper. Yeah, this one too. I wanted it to be cheaper for kind of every level of person who wanted to support me.
Yeah, I see Collective Mindset right now. Okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, so that one started cheaper. There's another one, Day Date, that kind of girl with freckles. She was built for that as well.
So I like that one. I actually have an attraction to freckles. So like when I saw it, I was like, oh, that's so cute. I don't know. It reminds me of like Pippi Longstocking or something. But yeah, she's
and
cool.
even with like the girls I create, I guess I like a wide variety of that as well, because I know obviously we have preferences and whatever. So so like I don't really base the art on what they're going to be later. It's more I choose a level that I want to sell them at, one of 25, one of 100, and then I just build the piece that I want for that. It's not more work, so I charge more money or anything like that.
Right, no, I get it.
Kind of, what I feel is right.
No, it's totally cool. Totally cool. Well, I think that was all the questions I had. I'm going to see what these guys say in the chat really quick. I don't see if they have any questions for you. Some guys had some nonsense questions, and so I just skip over them. Like, to give an example, tell this guy to send me one of each. Great artwork. Shout out to his mom. Well, there you go. Shout out to mom. Mom's getting a lot of love around here. This guy's really incredible. There's a lot of great art out there, but I'm going to go ahead and put this in the unmatched category. There you go. You're unmatched. We have a whole crew that watches this show. You get about 1,000 views of the interviews in the chat, the channel. So hopefully someone out there will find some time to go ahead and buy a piece or two for you. But great artwork, great collection coming out, visual. It's been a pleasure. Anything you want to say on your way out the door? The reason why I do this, okay? I just want you to know. The reason why I do these interviews is to bring focus to your collection, your journey, how hard it was to get here or if it wasn't at all. And then, of course, GameStop, the marketplace, is value for us investors because we invest in the company. But is there anything you want to tell yourself, your future self, your children that you don't have, and or a suitable partner or even your mother? Because guess what? This video is going to be online forever. Is there anything you want to say out loud and put it out there in stone?
Oh, damn. No pressure at all.
No, I do that on purpose, man, because I want people to understand the importance of being online. When you tweet, when you speak, it's going to be there forever, right? So I used to ask my brother this question, like, what are you going to do? And he'd be like, oh, well, I ask myself for expert advice because I'm an expert. Like, I want to speak to myself in 10 years and tell him, you're doing the right thing. Like, he says some crazy shit, but it kind of makes sense in a way that if I could talk to myself and remind myself, this is the path I'm taking. Maybe when I watch this interview later, like in 10 years, like, you know what? Showing up every day and doing the best I can do, that's all I can really ask for. So that's just the way it goes, man. But you can talk to yourself right now or talk to your children or your mom, whatever you'd like to say. The floor is yours.
Cool. Okay, first, I'll help my mom. I just want to say thank you. Thank you for being so supportive and just allowing me to make my art. And when I make hot girls and sometimes they're like boobs are out and shit, you're just supportive anyway. And don't think I'm too weird. To talk to myself, make sure you're happy doing what you're doing still. Because I don't want you to forget why you started doing art and your love for creating art. Right now, you're starting with a new collection, a whole world that you've built, and a new story. So if you've forgotten about that, check back in with that. And if it's grown to something that you didn't expect, then congratulations. I just want to thank everyone who bought a piece, everyone who didn't buy a piece but liked the piece, everyone who followed me on any of my socials, anyone who ever said something nice. Yesterday, I got my first fan art. Someone had painted me one of the pieces, Collective Mindset. And like, I'm nothing without the support and just the amount of kind messages I get all the time. Just thank you, everybody. I really, 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 really really am grateful, and I really, really, really appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks again for that, man. I appreciate you. Like I said, Visual, we'll keep our eye out for you. I will put this video out, clip it, put it out in the near future. It takes me about a day or 2, day or 3. I have a job, I have a living, and of course I'm live on the stream with everyone. But thank you so much. And then every time you post something, whether it be on Twitter or anywhere else you're posting on subreddits, I don't know where you put all your stuff, but if you're doing it on Twitter, I will retweet and I will post it gladly. You don't have to pay me, anything like that. We'll do that to show support just for the fact that you came on the channel. So I really appreciate you.
I appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Let's keep pushing your envelope here. You're doing great. I'm going to use one of your pictures as a thumbnail for the interview so you know when it comes through. I like this one right now with the arms behind the back thing. It's pretty crazy. But man, you have some weird concepts, and I like it because it's different. It makes me think different. And yeah, I don't know how you draw the girls. I don't know what makes you think of them, but they're all pretty hot. Appreciate you, brother.
Appreciate you too. Thank you for having me on.
Yes, sir. You have a great day. Thanks again.
You too.
I see a Visual.
Bye.